Hello again. This is part 49 of Angels Homage Sanctuary Online. Okay, on the previous tape, I spoke of the two famous celebrities who performed on the black side, brown side of town in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They performed at a very popular night lounge called the Rose Room, Count Basie and Ray Charles, and ourselves too, myself and the group that I performed with. Okay, there we were, our singing group, singing weekly. And by the way, I'm Love, Afetidi Darlene. So there we were, like I said, our singing group singing weekly, exactly where the two-star angels led the way. Two stars. They were up and coming at that point. They were Ray Charles and Count Basie. Back then, it only cost, it was like $2 cover charge to see such kings, such gods, such angels, little did them. Those white folks know. Anyway, but it was an all black club. Speaking of when they went south to perform south, that's where the whites were. The blacks were on the north side. Anyway, I remember when angels and I hovered above earth. This is not getting off the subject, it's just leading you somewhere. Like I said, I remember when we angels hovered above the earth. We had picked out a spot to chill in to begin our venture, which was Tulsa. We were still somewhat in our giant farm, though. Much like the coded movie about the 50-foot woman, she was too big to live on Earth. 50 feet and more was like the size that we were. We hadn't fully descended, but we picked out a neighborhood along streets called Pine and Greenwood. A healing process was taking place for the residents, the ancestral ones, and the descendants. A healing process was taking place because bombs had been dropped there in that neighborhood and several other neighborhoods. Okay. Not one of Earth's residents could see us angels, myself and a crew of angels that we travel together. We literally see each other. It's a long story. But like I said, residents of Earth could not see our giant selves through their human synthetic carnal eyes, weak eyes, in other words, very weak eyes, in other words. So we settled in unseen. We were traveling angels, birds of a feather. We stuck together. We were couples, male and female, gods and goddesses. Oh yeah, and so are you. Just get with us and learn more. But anyway, like I said, there we were. We had been navigating ships from above and down to the area of Earth 1, which is being called Tulsa at that point. So it was because the poor there, they were in need of angels. And they were our main concern. So that particular district, okay, like I said, that side of town had been bombed, a short while back. It was several white supremacists, the KKK, haters of their own black brothers and sisters, because we're all one family. But anyway, angels had work cut out for stopping this terrible action or that and fixing this or that. Anyway, so some of our family, when they chose to be in spirit, when they choose to be in spirit, wind form, air, and not necessarily flesh, when they choose to be in spirit, they would become, and You can too. We, you know. Anyway, we're all one family. But anyway, some of us just don't, some of you don't know, and haven't tapped into your powers. But anyway, like I said, um, when they would change in the particular angels that would change into wind form, they would become tornadoes. They, the wind people, the spirit, just think of it like that, spirit folks, blowing down some of the houses on the south side of the poor people's enemies, you know, of the blacks' enemies. Anyway, it's a long, long story. So get with me for a while here. I'm gonna do a few more tapes, and myself and the angels, we're going to reveal some more things, that's unknown, to you who absolutely need to know about what's going on, against you. But anyway, but there's hope. There's hope because that's what the angels are here for, to rescue. Please go to the next tape, and this is the love for